KIU TV, exploring the heights.
I will be very happy to watch this bulletin every Friday. Yeah, and I will encourage all my staff, I will encourage all my colleagues to watch this bulletin.
KIU TV, exploring the heights.
We start off with sad stories where Kampala International University is mourning the death of two of its respected scholars and two of its students. More of that coming up in today's KIU Weekly. I am David Muereza. Now, Kampala International University mourns the passing on of two its respected scholars whose dedication helped shape the institution's academic excellence. The university announced the death of Head of Department of Engineering, Engineer Dr. Bernard Wamiu Fangwam, who died on August 2nd, and the Directorate of Grants and Partnerships in the Directorate of Research, Innovation, Consultancy and Extents, Dr. Gaurav Pajbai, who is said to have died on Tuesday in India. Now, with the effort of sustaining agriculture and environmental conservation, Kampala International University has reaffirmed its commitment towards this by hosting a public lecture on organic fertilizer manufacturing, process optimization and quality enhancement for sustainable waste management, soil health and food security, from waste to wealth. We have the details.
The lecture, held on 31st July 2026, focused on organic fertilizer manufacturing, process optimization and quality enhancement for sustainable waste management, soil health, and food security from waste to wealth.
Then pH should be 6.5 to 8.5. That is around neutral pH. Electric conductivity should be less than 4 dsm³.
The session brought together students, researchers, academics, and agriculture stakeholders to explore how organic waste can be transformed into useful agricultural inputs.
Bulking agent is a carbon-rich thing. Okay. See, the food waste is highly degradable, so it needs a bulking agent, because an anaerobic condition may appear, and it may take somewhere else the decomposition.
The keynote address was delivered by Dr. Rahul Pratap, founder and chief executive officer of Shriram Agro Industries in India.
Currently, we are facing many problems like globally, like food security, because the population is growing day by day, and we need to produce more food day by day. But with this degrading soil, we cannot achieve proper food security in coming next 20 to 30. Also, we have the problem of sustainable waste management in urban area as well as rural area. So that's why the organic fertilizer production is the one solution for all these problems. If we address a waste management solution, if we do not think waste as a waste and we treat it as a valuable resource, we can convert it into a good quality organic fertilizer.
Dr. Padral explained that organic waste, when properly processed, can become an important resource for agriculture rather than an environmental liability.
That we can do technology transfer, we can pass it through technology transfer in Uganda, and we can do it fertilizer which is a market acceptable, farmers acceptable, and a commercial product like organic fertilizer like phosphate-rich organic fertilizer, like fermented organic manure, liquid fermented organic manure, bio-enriched organic manure, enriched organic manure, fortified organic fertilizers of a good quality, high quality. Quality should be tested in the laboratories and with the interventions of different microbial cultures, the water and the air pollution. This is the concept behind this.
Director Prof. Dominic Rwanyugaba said research, innovation and collaboration between universities and industry are essential in addressing environmental and agriculture challenges.
From my previous employer, the African Institute for Capacity Development, and after the inception of the competence-based education, I chose Dr. Rahu from Mumbai, India, based on his industry experience in the production of organic fertilizers. As Africa, all continents of the world can fit into the area of Africa, and Africa stands out as the only continent with the highest percentage of arable farming land. For that matter, if KIU in the departments of microbiology, agriculture, pharmacy, engineering, science, basic science, incorporated the initiatives of Dr. Rahu in the production of organic fertilizer, then we would have hands-on and would link with the community, because Uganda as a country stands at 75% agricultural production and gives jobs to that same percentage of the population. And as KIU, with our community-based involvement and outreach and community involvement for production and business, we are here to be the pacemakers.
He explained that this was among the reasons KIU invited Dr. Padwal to share his expertise with the university community.
There are several lost crops of Africa, like millet, sorghum, and very few people have interest. And the soils are no longer supportive to the production of high cereals that have high nutrient products. So it is incumbent on the academia and society to support such a move where organic fertilizer can produce the best organic foods for the best health of society. And as a university, we take a lead because we are an all-round institution that moves from health sciences, basic sciences, engineering, agricultural sciences, and why not gauge and why reinvent the wheel when other people elsewhere in the world have done smart things? We need to copy, we need to get involved and partner with them.
Students were introduced to efficient composing techniques, quality control measures, and approaches for producing organic fertilizers.
First, I got an opportunity to network with professionals in the field, my professors. Secondly, I got knowledge on how to manufacture organic manure. All along, I thought that organic manure is so traditional, but I never knew that it can be improved to something great like this. What I'm planning to do, I'm also planning to commercialize it, how I can enter into business, with it, what opportunities to occur, and as a law student, how can I apply my legal knowledge into this kind of business.
As Uganda and other countries seek more sustainable ways of producing food while managing growing volumes of waste, experts say organic fertilizer production could offer a practical link between environmental conservation and agricultural development.
Kampala International University has strengthened its commitment to research and academic innovations by signing a Memorandum of Understanding with Biocosmos Uganda. The partnership is expected to enhance interdisciplinary research, curriculum development, and student-led innovation, with expecting the university's academic collaborations. Our reporter has this story. Kampala International University has signed a landmark Memorandum of Understanding with Biocosmos Foundation in Uganda, paving the way for enhanced collaboration in research, education, and innovation.
Signing this, we expect much more than that. We shall share with you this the education plan. It's very rich, and it should just be one of the collaborations we are entering into.
The agreement, signed on Friday, July 31st, 2026, brings together academia and industry to promote knowledge, creation, and practical solutions to societal challenges. Speaking during the signing ceremony, the Vice Chancellor of Kampala International University, Professor Mohamed Ngoma, described the partnership as a significant step towards strengthening the university's academic landscape. He said the collaboration will create new opportunities for interdisciplinary research while equipping students and staff with knowledge that responds to emerging global challenges. Dr. Wanjara Gidrav Joseph welcomed the partnership, saying it reflects the university's commitment to producing graduates with practical skills, innovative thinking, and a strong research culture.
And we started these linkages sometime in January this year, which culminated into a public lecture that was done in March, on 9th actually March 2026. And as a product that came out of that lecture was proposals to have an MOU. And the university actually agreed to have some form of MOU between Biocosmos Foundations Uganda and KIU. So we have been following up this MOU until today that it has been actualized. And what this MOU means for us as KIU is that we will actually be at liberty to establish things like, for example, student kind of clubs in intelligent design, but we are also at liberty to start courses in intelligent design.
KIU officials from Biocosmos Foundation Uganda said the collaboration extends beyond Uganda and forms part of the broader vision of building scientific partnership across the continent.
Dr. Joel Isanga from the Department of Biochemistry and Systems Biology, Makerere University, and also a member of the board of Biocosmos Uganda. Today is a historical day in the history of Biocosmos Uganda, which is a sister organization to Biocosmos Africa, and our headquarters are in Seattle, USA, at the Discovery Institute. Biocosmos is up to promote the theory of intelligent design as a supplement to the theory of evolution. What we can say is that we are just trying to take advantage of the developments we've had in the information space to correct a few things which were not clear. For example, we are looking at the observation of the existence of whatever you see in nature, and we are saying it is there by design. It is not there by chance or by coincidence. The buildings we look at were designed by an architect. The computer programs we enjoy have a designer behind them. But then the question would be, what about, for example, human beings? Did we just appear? Or was it a chance event that a human being came? The diversity in the animals that we see, the life species, both in plants and animals, we say there must be a designer behind all this, the beauty that we watch, both natural and artificial.
In other news, Kampala International University hosted the 15th annual research dissemination meeting of the consortium of Uganda University librarians, bringing together library leaders from different universities across the country to discuss ways of improving access to research and academic resources. Our reporter has been following this story. Let's have a look.
And also those from the research institutions in the country. So it is a very massive gathering. I expect this room to be full. Some members are coming from Cambodia, others from Gulu, others from Barara Kabale. So we have a representation cutting across the different regions of the country.
For synthesizing evidence and informing research, policy, and practice. As librarians, we have a unique opportunity to contribute meaningfully to this process. Our expertise in information retrieval, search, strategy development, and research support places us at the heart of high-quality systematic reviews. If we are to remain indispensable within our universities, supporting systematic reviews should be one of the signature services that we offer as librarians.
KIU is, first of all, the leading private university in the country. And it provides a benchmark because it has a magnificent library of the sort. It's headed by a professor, Professor Flynn, and it has produced some of the best librarians in the country. And I will not name them, but you know, the librarians that have passed through KIU are some of the best that we have, working now in different universities in the country. But KIU continues to nurture and build that kind of relationship. And we have received a very warm welcome, and we're really delighted and happy to be having this kind of collaboration. Ensuring that access to information resources is reduced through coming together, negotiating with publishers and different stakeholders that provide these services, so that we get these services in a more subsidized way. If, for example, Makerere University wants to go and purchase a database like Elsevier, they would pay about 46 to 100,000 USD. But coming together as a consortium, most of us would contribute 4,000 each in order to get several other databases, not limited to Elsevier. So we have now a total of 130 institutions. Last year we had 120. It has been a decline, I think, due to the economic power of different institutions. But we are following up to check on them and see what challenges they are facing for those who have not been able to update their budget.
Leadership is a responsibility. It's not only a position that we are going to sit and, fill the gap, but it's a responsibility that we have taken up and we must achieve. Well, I've learned that leadership comes from commitment, being resilient. Having an organized leadership is the first step to having a successful regime. Being the legacy government, I wish to have an impactful government where we lead to create a legacy, where we are bringing things on board that have never been in KIU, where we are leading by example. And this will start by having an organized leadership. As I had already discussed, that I've learned that leadership, organized leadership is the first step to a successful regime. I also sit down with my cabinet and the union at large, and we make sure we organize ourselves. Each and everyone must know which responsibility lies in his office. I'll not promise much to the students, but I can promise one major thing, that every voice of a student in KIU will be heard and they will get feedback as we would have deemed fit. I, the Guild President, being the bridge between the students and the administration, I'll make sure that I take it upon myself to reach out to the administration and be able to respond on their issues they would have put on my table, so that we come up with solutions as a united community.
As the Prime Minister, apparently we are now focusing on aiming at the students' welfare and also making sure that what was put into place by the 21st Guild Union, because I will not lie, it executed. So as the 22nd Guild Union, we must execute, and we must also ensure that at least what was put into play, it is protected, and we also add on that, we build onto that. What I'm expecting from the management is just bridging the gap between the students' union and the administration, because once there is that relationship, then it is going to be very easy for us to get the things that we want easily, because in most of the cases where the problem emanates from is where I find that there is no gap, or there is no that relationship between the students' union and the administration. But once there is that relationship, and once we are into touch with them, then at least we shall be able to execute our services diligently. My message to my fellow guild members is that we should unite, work hand in hand, and execute. We should protect what has been into play. We should execute and serve the students, because mainly we were ushered into power to serve the students.
The management expects us to serve the students in collaboration with the management and the administrators, and to make sure that we are united as guild leaders, to ensure that every student is being represented in the guild leaders and also at the administrative level. My priorities as a health minister is that I want every student to have a very conducive environment where they are not disturbed to concentrate on their academic goals. For example, having a clean environment, not being interrupted, for example, mental health, and also achieving some of their needs at the campus clinic. Yeah, as a Minister of Health and General Students' Welfare, I urge students to take good care of their health and make sure that their health is their #1 priority. When I talk about health, I mean mental health, I mean physical health. Anything that concerns you, even if it's skin health, please take care of yourself and be conscious of the diseases that are always on alert, and make sure you take healthy procedures.
We have a cabinet which is led by me, myself, as the president. I have all the cabinet members. We sat down as a cabinet with guidance from the college and our patron, and we were trying to brainstorm on an activity that can bring together students of College of Humanities, can help the college raise some funds to facilitate us in the different activities that we are having as a college, and also cater for other students' welfare and other related programs within the college. Say that College of Humanities has been reluctant. However, we shall appreciate the current regime or leadership that is there under College of Humanities, which is trying to drive more that we have visibility within the university. As a college, we are majoring on 4 activities that we are supposed to run this semester. First of all, we are starting with the car wash, which is starting next week on Monday, which is the 24th up to 30th of August 2026. From the car wash, immediately we shall be running for the media mentorship program. It will be on 11th September 2026, this very year. And then we shall also have a Choose Week, which we are still in talks with the university administration and the campus administration. If it's given to us, it will be a very big milestone to our college. We also have I would call it one of the grand events, that's the Mental Health Day. It will be here at Kampala International University. It's going to be spearheaded by the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. However, this Mental Health Day is going to be a broad thing. It's going to be taking all the university students, all the colleges, the administrators. So we are still in talks with the university administration to give us at least 2 to 4 hours for us to have a discussion with the university students and everyone on that Mental Health Day. We hope to have a number of guests on that day. The mobilization process of the car wash has been so far so good. We have tried to reach out to a number of students with cars and plus the university administrators, and they have showed us a positive response, and we really appreciate that, and also encourage other students who have not yet been reached out, and we hope if at all anyone within the cabinet or within College of Humanities approaches you that we are having a car wash activities taking place on 24th to 30th, please comply. We are going to be washing cars at a very affordable price. We are only making it for 10,000 a car. If at all we didn't want to leave out other people who are having motorcycles, we also catering for the motorcycles at 5,000. On that day, which is on a Monday, my cabinet has already reached out to a number of students, and we are already having an assurance of over 20 people with cars. So we hope to start with those students as other people will be mobilizing at the main gate.
Now we are turning our focus to sports. Football trials at Kampala International University have kicked off, aiming at identifying talented players to joining the university's football team. The trials have attracted very many talented players looking to combine their academic journey and developing opportunities with the sports career.
I'm Coach Akaboy Geoffrey, the coach of Kampala International University and football coach. And today we've been here and we've been carrying out our first day of football trials. This day there are going to be 2 days of football trials, trying different athletes, different students, different players, fresh students. The reason why we are doing this is because we want to beef up our university team so that it can be strong in the forthcoming university league. It should be noted that the university team takes part in the university league. That is a league that comprises of all universities in Uganda, and this has been ongoing since 2002. So we are trying as much as possible to beef up the team so that we can get good results. The trials that have been carried out have not been bad. I've gotten a number of players equaling to about 25 to 30, and they have been going through dribbling, the normal basics of football, to see that to see if they can fit in what we need as a university, because we need new players in each department: defense, goalkeeping, midfield, attacking midfield, forwards, wingers. Almost in every department we need players. So the first day has been successful. The players all of them completed the trials, and most of them, or those who have been selected, they will be selected by the end of tomorrow. And tomorrow we shall have another trial in the morning, and then in the afternoon we shall have a trial game. This is when we shall be informing those who have made it and those who have not made it to the team. The football team is comprised of 18 players. That is the team that starts. But in normal senses, the team of football is comprised of more than 25 players. So you realize that in each department I have limited numbers. There is less competition in the team. So when these players, the new players come in, they will provide competition to the players who are around, and this competition for numbers will help us in the university league, because everyone will be competing to be selected to play on the first day, on the last day of each game. So having 1 or 2 players in the same number is very good than having only 1 player in the number. It makes them lazy. It makes them lazy and they don't come for training. But if there are 2 or 3 in a particular number, there will be competition in that number. Then we shall get a good result at the end of the day.
The trials are not that bad. They are somehow good, somehow bad. But at most good. KIU is a very nice university, and it has a popularity of making students pass. And they informed me that they have bursaries for bowlers, so I applied. I'll be a nice student or a nice player by the football, and I'll make sure that we bring more trophies to the university.
I actually have the football passion and together with the talent, so I couldn't miss the chance to be part of the trials KIU. I've already thought of KIU, so that was my dream. I love it, the environment, and actually it's the leading university. I'm bringing the talents and I'm bringing the self-esteem to achieve more as a team and actually win.
The trials was nice. Actually, we enjoyed the field, the cooperative of the coach. He's so cognitive and he's so caring. Well, KIU has a beautiful environment, beautiful structures, nice people, and academically they still push people and they boost people's performance. From my former school, I hoped them carry trophies, so I believe together with other teams and the spirit of the team we can win more trophies as possible. And then academically still we can push because they give quality education.
I will be very happy to watch this bulletin every Friday. Yeah, and I will encourage all my staff, I will encourage all my colleagues to watch this bulletin.
KIU TV, exploring the heights.